Hey there! Let's learn how to create your first campaign by doing a step-by-step of the process. This is your workspace, where you will see all your current campaigns and create new ones. There are two ways to create a new campaign. You can start from scratch or from a template. If you start from scratch, you will be able to upload all the information yourself. While if you start from a template, you will have access to a variety of templates to choose from. A template is an entire campaign already created, with questions, design, and everything ready to start using it right away. Starting from a template is simpler. You will be able to explore previously created campaigns and get inspired. From those templates, you should choose the one that better suits your survey. You can preview each one by clicking on them. Once you have selected the template you want, which in this case we will choose this one, you can start editing. You will be able to replace texts, images, delete questions, or even add new ones. Starting from a template doesn't mean you have to leave everything as it is. Now, if you select the option Start from Scratch, you will skip the template screen and be directed to the first step of the creation, the questions screen. The three steps for creation are questions, design, and configuration. Here, you can see in which section you're in. In the questions section, you will be able to select the questions you want, change texts, select images, and customize the rest of your survey. A survey consists of a welcome screen, which can be edited by clicking on the pencil on the side, the questions you decide to include, and one or more thank you screens. You can choose different types of questions depending on what suits the question best and edit its content. Each question has different features and options, and for each one, it is possible to upload images to make your form look more appealing. For more on the types of question, you can watch the video dedicated exclusively to that matter. However, for a brief explanation about each question, you can place your mouse on top of each one and read their description. Let's take a quick look at how multiple choice questions work. All types of questions are very easy to create. In this case, we write the question here, include a description if necessary, and add the different answer options. That's it. It is as simple as that. You already have your first question. Next is the design step, which is divided into three small subcategories: themes, fonts, and background. In themes, you will find designs created by Survey Kiwi. These have changes in fonts, colors, sizes, and buttons. You can select each one and preview how your creation will look like. Create and save a theme to use it later. In the font section, you will be able to edit the different fonts of your form and also change the colors of the text and buttons. Finally, in the background section, you can select an image for the background of your survey and darken the color of this image for it to contrast with the rest of your design. We always recommend using images through our integration with Unsplash. For example, suppose you are the owner of a restaurant. You can search for the word restaurant and choose the one that best suits you. Once you choose it, you can contrast it. When choosing the background, colors, and typography, you must always make sure that everything can be easily read by your respondents. While doing so, you can also modify the background's position. By clicking on the different arrows, you will be able to modify it. When you click on the square in the middle, your image will automatically center. In the design step, you will also be able to visualize how your survey will look like on different devices such as phone, tablet, and computer. Last but not least, the configuration step is divided into four categories: general settings, share settings, advanced settings, and messages. In general settings, you will be able to edit your campaign's general information, your campaign's name, the URL, and the kind of information you would like to receive from your respondent before they start answering your form. In share settings, you will be able to customize the way in which people you share your campaign with will see it. You will be able to choose your campaign's title, its description, and the main image. All of this will be seen when you post your campaign on social media or when you send it, for example, via WhatsApp. It is a very important step because it would determine whether you capture people's attention or not and whether they feel the desire to answer it or not. In advanced settings, you will be able to choose whether to activate or not different features for your campaign. For example, you can show your users their progress bar. Finally, in messages, you will be able to customize all of your campaign's messages so that it suits your brand perfectly. For example, you can change the Select an Option button and make it read, "Please select an option." For more information on the different settings, you can access the Help Center to read the different articles on their uses and advantages. After finishing your campaign and celebrating with confetti, the following screen will appear where you will find the link to your campaign, which will allow you to share it with your users through different platforms, such as email, text message, social networks, or anywhere else you like. As you can see, you will also be able to download a QR of the campaign or preview it. When previewing it, you will be able to complete your campaign to check that everything is ready, but responses won't be taken into account as data. Just as it says here, this is a preview, none of the actions will be taken into account in the statistics. Additionally, you will be able to choose any of the fast sharing options to share your campaign through Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or WhatsApp. And last but not least, in the Share tab, you will also be able to embed your campaign. This can be done in multiple ways, inside your website, as a full screen, as a pop-up, and more. Doing it is very easy. You just need to copy and paste this code snippet in your own code, and that's it. What we just explained belongs to the Share tab. However, we must also pay attention to the Integrations tab, where you'll be able to integrate your campaign with other tools such as Google Sheets, HubSpot, and more to simplify your job. At first, creating surveys may seem tricky, but the more you create, the less confusing it will become, and soon you will be an expert. Thank you for your attention. Make sure to check out the rest of our videos to learn more about Survey Kiwi's features.